Okay, people, I'm not going to try to sugarcoat anything about RuneScape. All I'm going to say is that RuneScape is a complex game, and maybe you are thinking about becoming a member, and this is why you are checking out my video. But honestly, everybody, I'm going to be completely honest. RuneScape is a very fun game as well. There are lots of things to do, and if you guys feel that you are ready, then by all means go ahead and buy membership with either a bond or your good old credit card. But honestly, everybody, I'm also going to be giving you guys some advice in this particular video as well. So if you guys are wanting to decide when is it the best time for your account to become a member, and honestly, everybody, the best advice I can actually give is the fact you do all of the free-to-play quests to begin with before you jump into members, because it will give you a little taste of what RuneScape is all about. And I'm going to go over a few notable XP quests that are really good for XP. So starting off, guys, we have Sheep Shearer for some good old crafting XP, and we also have Dorok's quest, really good for mining XP. We have the Witch's Potion, and it's also good for magic XP, and we then have the Knight's Sword, which is really good for smithing, and we also have the Miscellanean Mystery Crafting quest as well, which gives you crafting and some gems. But just saying, guys, there are countless amount of quests to do in XP wise. Prince Alley Rescue is pretty good to do early on because it allows you to pass through the gate between Lumbridge and the desert. So if you guys are struggling with killing goblins and you're just trying to pick up the GP, guys, I highly recommend you guys doing this one because it will save you so much time in the end. And another one, guys, is Rune Mysteries, a really cool one if you guys want to get started in the whole making your runes for rune crafting. And honestly, everybody, that's like the beginning part of rune crafting, so you eventually will have to do this quest eventually anyway, so might as well get it done early on. Also, there is the Course Sail Curse, one of the newer quests that I'm not really too familiar with, even though I have done it, just not in my prime. But this one really does help out free-to-play players as well, because it's one of the best money makers out there for free-to-play. So if you guys want to stay free to play a little bit longer, then definitely check out the Course Sail Curse, because I hear the Ogresses actually drop pretty decent loot as well. And another way to make pretty decent money is doing clue scrolls, and X marks the spot. It's basically like an introduction quest to clue scrolls, as it will give you one automatically. So yeah, guys, those are just some notable quest to do if you are thinking about becoming a member, and if you still need to do them, I highly recommend you guys doing all these ones I just mentioned before you become a member. Now it's time to finally talk about skills. Everybody, this one is a must, because if you guys enjoy RuneScape and you even are thinking about becoming a member, then skills is something that you should probably put your time and effort into, because RuneScape is all about different kinds of skills. And one of the most notable ones I would suggest is that you guys get 35 wood cutting, so that you guys can do teak trees in the member area, because it's a pretty popular method, is just to chop down teak trees, because they are considerably one of the fastest trees in the game. And alongside wood cutting, I also recommend you guys getting 50 fire making for the minigame Winter Tot, as it will be a great starter for some early in-game GP and also some rewards as well. For fishing, I recommend you guys get 48 fishing in free-to-play at the Barbarian Village. You can also crank it up to 70 if you are feeling spontaneous, but I would say around 48 fishing, because you can do the real barbarian fishing and it will be the fastest method to 99. And there you have it, folks, for your fishing skill. Alright everybody, it's time to talk about the crafting skill. Now the crafting skill is really cool in free to play because it's actually one of the best money maker skills out there. I would highly recommend doing gold bars into gold necklaces, as it does make quite a bit of GP per hour, but it does kind of slow down to around 50 or so. So when you guys get to that level, then you know you'll be ready for members as well. Okay people, it is time to talk about the grueling grind that is mining. I'm going to be completely honest with you guys. I would only mine up to 15 level mining because there are just so many bots in the free-to-play world. It's just packed to the brim and you're basically going to be getting frustrated and burnt out quickly. So I recommend just getting to level 15. You can also train on the lower ores like copper and tin. Generally bots don't really go after those types of ores. They only really go after like coal and iron. So if you go to a member world, it'll be a lot better because there are fewer bots and there are more member worlds as well. So definitely use my advice in the mining skill because it does blow hard on free-to-play worlds. Okay people, magic is very important in RuneScape. I would highly recommend you guys start getting 37 magic so you guys can get all of the teleports unlocked in free-to-play, so you don't have to worry about getting teleports later on. And also everybody, it also helps you get a grasp on magic as well, because I'm almost positive that Fire Blast is going to be your best spell for a while, at least in free to play, until you get your hands on how to do magic. But yes everybody, highly recommend you guys getting 37 magic because it's pretty much where you want to be in free to play, and if you just follow my advice, you'll thank me later. So the final skill guys I kind of want to talk about is getting cooking to around 20 or so, because it will just give you a taste on how to do every skill in free to play. And honestly everybody, like I already mentioned, you definitely should enjoy skilling if you enjoy RuneScape. And also everybody, another thing I would recommend, not really train prayer, because prayer is just way too expensive, and especially for early on there are just different ways to go about prayer, which I'm not even going to try to dabble in. But anyways everybody, also before you consider becoming a member, I highly recommend getting either 50 or 60 combat. When you're basically able to wear rune armor is when I would suggest you guys becoming a member as well. So once you're done with all of what I just mentioned in my video, I hope you guys will then consider becoming a member. And for those of you who are already a member, I will be making a video in a little bit on explaining what to do after becoming a member. So if you guys enjoyed this particular video, then please consider subscribing, as it does really help out the channel, and that's one of the ways that you can actually support me. And also leave a like and comment. Also let me know what you guys' favorite skills in RuneScape actually is. With that being all said and done everybody, my name is Grim and I hope you guys enjoyed my video.